Hello everyone, this is your Crabden speaking. Welcome back to Everything is Crab, the action roguelike game of the year, maybe? Potentially? Anyways, we're going back to challenge runs. Yesterday we did Dry Age. Wasn't too difficult. Was expected to be. It's a low difficulty challenge. Today we're going to Odd Mutations because I saw a comment that you guys wanted to run this one. Sounds fun. Every odd numbered evolution is random. On pressure 4 should be good. We are doing standard for all of these to start with. Again, I do have the plans of beating all of these with every single thing, every single DNA. So that's going to be quite the journey we're on. I must say, quite the journey. But I think it works out because the videos or the runs are like a nice length now. So that, makes for a good video without having to like squeeze two runs in the same run. Anyways, words, yap. What do we want to take? I'm gonna take purple agile. I think it's very strong just on average. Dodging is good. Attack penalty for moving down is good. It's certainly wouldn't something to be my first choice to pick, but at epic, I don't know, seems fine. Random exoskeleton is kind of goated. I still think the game has a weird balance thing. I'm curious if they address this after they get more data from more people. Where it does feel like just going straight crab is the choice every time. Maybe they just need a buff fur and scales. I think that might be the solution. Just buff those. All right, we get to pick. Fungoid is honestly as likely to kill me as it is anything else. I just take tail. Ability up is fine. Social up is fine. Like good values. Plus, it unlocks tail wagging and the long tail for feeding pickup range, which is like kind of insane. So honestly, I don't think there's ever a run where you're like unhappy to pick up tail. Random purple spines. Okay. We're kind of a weirdo, kind of golden Sonic looking at the moment. Oh man, if you could like recolor specific evolutions. Oh, I mean, I do think that is a thing that's happening. On the roadmap, there's more cosmetics. Gonna have some stuff. Well, I mean, I'll lock in purple more eyes too. Why not? If the game's gonna give it to me, I'm not gonna fight it. I think we could be successful with that. No effects mushroom. Insane. Spit. Huh. Alright, boys. Guess we be spitting. Boys and girls. And non-binary, not everybody else. All friends. All crabs. We're all crabs at the end, right? Shoot. Fire. How much range do we have? Not very much range at the moment. It does increase as you level up. Which is kind of important. Alright, Burrow's new. Oh, Burrow's an ultimate. Huh. So this is my first time seeing it. We unlocked it last video. I do think there's some synergy here if you have Beak and you can make a burrow and then immediately consume it. It's also really good defensive for bosses. I don't think I really want it right now though. Yeah, this is 50% fish food progress is insane. Prior to first boss. Definitely think Burrow has some applications, though. It is a fairly long cooldown. I'm just thinking, like, if you on cooldown Burrow and then use Beak to pull the food out, you're getting a not insignificant amount of food out of that. I left a piece of food. Unbelievable, didn't clear my plate. Parents are gonna beat me now. The trick is you feed the food to your dog. Or at least that's what it looks like in the shows. I have no idea. Pretending like I had family dinner at a table. So not real. All right, cheek pouch. We're like in the driver's seat now. Hey, stop. Spine apple. Evil. I think the golden spine apples might have been the most evil thing they added to this game. Completely baiting you into golden food, and then an alpha spine apple comes up and just like chomps your face off. Revenge is fine. It's not really good with spit. You would think canonically that revenge would be good with spit. You know, you get spit on, you revenge, you spit back. Magic loogie, something like that, but no. Oh, what if spit ricocheted? That'd be kind of sick. We do want Cortex, but not at that low rarity. This is also kind of whack. I'm gonna be greedy here. Stinger. We could be on a weird poison build. I mean, every odd level up is random, so it's not as much control as we normally have, but I think you can make it work. Oh my god, we're so lucky. It was meant to be. Alright, so now the spit poisons, our stinger poisons. Now we could take the poison damage up rate if we see it. It also means we could take snout, because it has some poison scaling with its specialization. Everything's looking up. Everything's looking pretty good for the crafting. I'm gonna upgrade this. Wait, no, I'm gonna upgrade this. The ability power is more important. Tentacles? Darn. Darn. Alright, well, let's try Slithery.
Welcome sound alerts.
Whoa. Getting weird alerts from my Twitch stream, and I don't know why. Because I'm not streaming. Alright, we'll take shell, more crab. More crab, always good. Oh, big meat. More mass. Okay, that's honestly not even good. Dexterous is fine. I mean, dexterous is fantastic. It's one of the things we want the most. It's just that we didn't really want common dexter. He threw a rock at me. Beak. Beak over spit is kind of fine right now. I think beak is just very powerful. All right, let's hit this point of interest, see what we can do. Huh. We're like social adjacent, right? I'd probably take adaptation so we could chill in the heat and cold biomes if we want to. That's my plan anyway. All right, poisoned. Got him. Consume. Slithery up. Slithery is just very strong. Mostly because it unlocks the dash ability, and the dash ability is crazy. It's trying to get killed by cats. Cats are very dangerous. Alright, poison saliva up. Totally fine with that. I feel like they sped up the cats since the demo version of this game. the way they like charge in and claw. It's a little bit harder to dodge now. You dummy, you got hit by a rock. Consume, consume. Slithery maxed? Oh, I think Slithery Max got a nerf. I think it used to be 80% terrain adaptation. Now it's 60. Honestly, fair. Our attack range is really bad. That was just... Why were they gathering there like that? They were just there to jump whatever animal... whatever decided to go and like try and get all the free fruits. And it was me. I was the victim. Man, Stinger has such a long cooldown. I'm pretty low on Stinger right now. I'm adjusting my ratings of all these things as we go. Let's see. I think one random stat is good. Yeah, that was better. I don't think being like super results oriented is a good way to play the game either. Like, because obviously there's a chance we hit physical there and it just does basically nothing. But I think if on average I do better taking that than I do taking the, you know, 5 mutagen points, then it's the right thing to do, right? Get poisoned. Alright, Beak Up is nice. For not getting to choose. I don't know what that hat bird was doing there. I knew it was a lie. Shifty. We are big. I'm gonna take it though. It means we want to be smaller, right? But the legendary only upgrades are pretty hard to get a hold of consistently. Like, there's no guarantee I'd ever see Shifty again, whereas the other ones basically were. Oh, we can also wait. Don't we have like good food? Yeah, we have good fish food. We're pretty good in the ocean biome. It is on the roadmap to fix the ocean biome or make it better, so that's interesting. I don't know if fighting the elephant here is a great idea, although I think he's slower here. Although not when he starts charging. His base walk speed's definitely slower. Easy. Never a doubt. Let's not immediately die after, huh? Alright, herbivore. And then we get... It's probably arms. It's either arms or we reroll to try and get tentacles. But I think arms, and then we go after pincers. Even though pincers isn't poison. We'll figure it out. All right, let's upgrade Beak. I'm going to say we take the sharp beak this time. Feels right. Being able to penetrate armors reasonably strong. Yeah, come here, dude. Arms, let's go. But yeah, the real thing about Slithery is this dash. It's obscene. The penguin slide is one of the things in this game. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna hold off on Pincer, as crazy as that is. Legendary Cortex is huge. I knew you were a lie. But he didn't drop golden food after. For shame. For shame. Alright, fish. Fish with legs. Cheek pouch up. Nice. One more tick of cheek pouch, and then we get the chance to, like, mind control. Pretty good. Pretty good situation, I think. Little active over here. Can't help but notice. HP is a little bit worrisome at 30. Not as tanky as I would like. Good DPS. Oh, we died. What happened? Consumed by blobfish? What? Alright, we're gonna redo this. However, we need to see something. A defense method based on being eaten. Are the blobfish plus poisonous and I didn't even realize it? Oh my god. Okay. Well, you know what? We learned something today. Right back. Right back. Video's a little bit longer today. I never thought I would lose that challenge, honestly. Alright, antlers it is. Complete pivot. Yeah, I was just thinking, I was like, okay, I'm fine. I'm just gonna, you know, kill these guys. Hopefully they drop some food. I'll heal up. Everything's fine. Turns out the food killed me. Maybe that's why they're red. Huh. You'd think after all the hours I have in this game, I would have known that. All right, then we have Jaws. This is starting off nice. Starting off quite nice. Stomach is fine. Fine at the very least. Like it's good, but it doesn't. There's just other things that do the same thing better. Crab. Oh, okay. My wife called. She's at a music festival. They just had to call me, let me know they canceled. Or they canceled. They postponed it because it's storming there. Fun times with lightning. Tell everybody just get out. Thousands of people. But you know, that's how it goes. That's how it goes sometimes. Stupid Florida weather. Sorry, bunny. You had to die. I needed your flesh. I don't think eating that double mushroom is ever a good idea. Oh, we're deafened. I guess I'll take snout. We can now see mushrooms on the side of the screen. Honestly, that mushroom ended up not being so bad. I mean, normally I'm not big on taking snout on like, poison mushroom type builds. However, we already have 2 attacks. So it's not as big a deal. And now we can just take physical here. It's only 5%. But I think guaranteed 5% physicals on average going to be better than 10% random. Take more damage resistance. Yeah, we need to unlock Finn, so there's another, like, back slot. Because right now it's just Shell and Carapace, and I think Shell is going to be better. like 90% of the time. All right. We get some more adaptation. We consume this fish. I'm going to be very careful from now on about consuming the later ones. Ew. I don't really love Spur. There was a time when you didn't have to have it equipped that was really good, but now less so. We're going to roll here. We do better. Take saliva. Being able to... When you don't have extra, like, cheek pouches or anything like that, extra feeding speed's really good. All right, outlier and poison increase. Okay. Okay, poison resistance up by a lot. That makes me feel better about just, like, chasing mushrooms around. Maybe we're a pig build. Could be. Could be. Roll. Maybe we're a big pig. All right, let's go get Jaws up here. There's so much to unlock in this game. Feels like every time you unlock something new to it, it opens up a new avenue of gameplay. Oh, that sucks. Like, it's a really good roll if we were doing any ability stuff. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We ate a funky mushroom. Give me herbivore. We're doing all the mushroom stuff. The Shellelephant is here. Last time we handled him pretty well. This time probably won't be as good because we have to go through his armor first, but should be fine. Yeah. Yeah, that was a beatdown. Elusive, gross. All right. There's tentacles this time. Wings. You know what? We can get freaky. We got the dragon wings. I think they're dragon wings, or I think they're supposed to be bat wings. All right. Increase mushroom spawn rate. Cold and heat adaptation. We're just gonna hit all the stuff. This is definitely fake, right? It's real? Oh, man. All right. The game really wants to give us revenge. Plus 10 to your current highest affinity, which is imposing, and carcinisation evolutions are 20% more common for each point. All right, we're going big crab here. Also big boy. Let's go physical. Get out of here, that's my food. Oh my gosh. Yeah, the allergies in Florida are killing me. I don't know if it's everywhere right now. Let me know. Are the allergies really bad in your neck of the woods? Because right now in Florida, they're just devastating. It's so bad. This is the fat. Their poison resistance. I think I'm fine just grabbing random things. You know what? If the red blobfish are also poisonous, then that means poison resistance is like really strong, huh? I did not think about it. Yeah. All right. That might be higher on my pick list than I had previously had it. I was mostly previously thinking about it in terms of like are we messing around with mushrooms, but maybe that's not the whole story. All right, plating's really good. I mean, it also protects you somewhat from the poop cloud. More eyes. I wouldn't have picked that. I got that guy hit with a rock. Awesome. All right, let's... Oh, I'd love to upgrade jaws right here, but you got to go muscular tissue. You got to get your damage scaling. Adaptations at 60-60. Okay, so we're pretty good in both environments now. I'm going to bump the physical damage up. Like, mushrooms are very random. Some of them are, like, super powerful. You can get some crazy effects from mushrooms. Like, 5 max HP. It's just that they can also literally kill you. That was basically not a level up, unfortunately. Give me one random. 15 max HP, that's a huge hit. Huge. And 7 max HP? Alright. We are healthy. That was the same cat. Big problem right now is our feeding range. We just don't have it. Let's roll. Honestly, in this situation, it might be stomach. We just eat so slow right now. That was a lethal mushroom. You can tell because of the amount of damage it does. Well, I guess we're furry. I'll say taking, like, having antlers plus revenge is kind of an insane combo. I don't want to fight the Crabberoo in the snow because it's going to mess up my normal, like, strategy for how to fight him. Impervious. Insane. I think that's double triggers. I think the way it works is that you get hit twice. So it's double triggers for revenge. I kind of wish it spread out the damage over a little bit longer time, though. So you had more time for an HP regen tick, but we learning. Gotta relearn the game from the demo. Things we knew before are not the same. Alright, definitely take revenge up. The antler revenge. What a beatdown. Alright, I guess mass is maxed out. Say that 5 times fast. You won't. Alright, pollinator? Feels like pollinator. Let's say plus 5% attack. Did that nerf us? Surely that's supposed to be negative, right? Surely that was supposed to be minus 5% attack penalty. Oh well. Hey, maybe I can't just read. That would explain a lot of things. All right, we get some regen. Keep consuming these mushrooms and hope. Muscular tissue up is huge. Capybara friend. Rando stat. 15 max HP again. All right, it's just... Oh, he's angry. I didn't want to do this to you. But it appears that I must. Well, let's go. Legendary muscular tissue. We're ripped. The Arnold Schwarzenegger of the animal world. We need to keep hitting points of interest because we did pick up the pollinator thing, so makes sense. And just more HP. I do think right now the high HP, like, large builds seem to be stronger than the small builds. Are significantly less risky, I should say. All right, let's... Man, all these are good. We gotta take Cheek Pouch. All right, Revenge Antlers is doing basically all of the work here. Not mad at it either. The fat. Kill the sand shrew. Love that. Just walk around one-tapping things. This works. This works, I would say. Let's roll. We can do better. I'm gonna upgrade regeneration. We take a lot of damage here. I still think Turtle Down is just... I don't know. To be fair, I haven't used it yet in the full release of the game. I'm just like a big fan of not using it. I also don't think dash is something I want. If they expanded the window to perfect parry and maybe make it so you don't take damage when you perfect parry, then it might be better, but I have not tested it yet. All right, we'll take Antenna to be more crab. I also saw that this game had like already 100,000 sales, which is awesome. Like in the first day and a half for like, this type of game, it's really good. Really good. Glad to see it. The devs deserve the most. All right, get this big boy here. There's an unlockable for like, I think it's 5 of those in one run. I'll take legendary spines. I mean, that's like exactly what we're doing. Okay, you. Oh no, it's poison damage on contact. Let's see if when we eat him. Okay, so it's just poison thorns is what those guys have. Okay. Now we know. Why is he so mad at me? I didn't do anything. Honestly, they're taking out their aggression on the wrong person. The wrong creature, if you will. It's like this guy. What did I do, man? I just want to be friends. You guys know capybara's fur or hair is like very, very coarse? No. I did not know that till recently. And it's like horsehair, really. Wouldn't expect it. All right, Aquaconda, bring it on. Aquaconda's not ready. Not ready for the business we're giving her. Fungoid's kind of sick. But I think upgrading, just taking damage resistance from Shell is probably the smart play. I feel like we're definitely a little underleveled for what we're doing. This feels like we want arms. Yeah. We need the feeding range. Somebody left some golden meat over here. There's another pincer, but I'm just gonna take cheek pouch up. I think that's, again, better for us. Did one of those mushrooms just make us faster? Kind of felt like it. Also, I could have swore there was an event over here. But now I don't see it. Oh well. Oh well. Need to get as powerful as we can, as quick as we can. Look at this. Look at that guy. He looks like a problem. Looks thorny. It's basically a slow bro at that point. All right, 15 or 1.5 regen. Gonna be better than healing, obviously. It's still not like, I don't know. Not an insane pull. Everything about this run has felt like very much not insane, right? Everything aside from antlers plus revenge, it's been very tame. Thankfully, antlers plus revenge is so strong that it's just continued to hard carry. I do not want any part of that Krabby Bear. And he's here. I don't even know what made him mad. Physical 31. It's not insane. Pincer, love that. 3 crab points. Maybe we can cash in some good rarity food here at the end. I threw a spear. He's throwing spears and spitting poison. Shifty. We're pretty far away from that, I imagine, yeah. We want to hit, like, actually important stuff. Yeah, there's a chance to charm allies with 10 social. We could have 3. Just having that is enough to justify it. That's the thing about the social builds. You don't have to go full social. There's tail wag. Alright, I do think I will be taking social out of the watering holes, though. I just want to make sure we have enough HP to just, like, brawl with the final boss, right? If we don't have enough HP, we're gonna be in a bad time. Since we're gonna be punching ourselves in the face for a decent bit of it. Also, antlers is really, like, underleveled. Alright, more social. We're up to 5 allies. It's not bad. We're up to 6 allies. Random stat, 3 regen. I'll take it. Body slam. Another. We're getting a lot of, like, bad attacks on our odd levels, which is just, like, really hurt our progression. I'm gonna take upgraded reach. Not missing seems good. Stone. Okay. The trend continues, apparently. 10% physical is a insane pull. We got stuck in a bear trap. Wait, this game doesn't have any bears. Future animals. All right, feeding distance. Even though we're about to have the final boss, in hindsight, that seems like a really silly upgrade to take. 10% ability seems terrible. Oh, big foods. Maxed out arms. All right, let's go. I think we win just on revenge here. Is my thought process. Strength in numbers is fine. Take more physical damage. Yeah, just letting revenge stacks stay up. We're hitting for so much damage. Yeah, we only took 50. Pretty easy. Pretty easy, even though we died the first time. Rain Predator myself. For 743, it's a lot of damage. We unlocked Ice Age and Harmless. You don't have attack slots. Ice Age, a frozen world. Interesting, interesting. All right, well, that's not what I wanted to click on. Not what I want to click on at all. Challenges. We have done this one. Next up, we have Amnesia and we have Oversize. So those will be fun. I hope you all liked the video. If you did, don't forget to do stuff like, comment, subscribe. Appreciate you all. Crabton out. Bye.